Hello there, dear ladies and gentlemen, it's Marko Hietala here, and you're watching Chaoszine.
Hello and welcome. You are watching Chaoszine, and today we are talking with Marko Hietala. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be.
That's great to hear. How are you? You've been in a tour and it's coming to an end soon. How has it been?
So far, we managed to do quite a few really good shows. And, well, this first solo album we did was a little bit like, it had a lot of atmospheric stuff and all that. So it means that because we're playing through the whole album and a few covers, it makes for a little bit more mellow set than people have been used to seeing me in the serious heavy metal surroundings. But here we slip onto the atmospheres of the progressive side pretty much.
Ooh.
So that way it's different. But yeah, for instance, in Oulu, people came to, how would I say this? They claimed that the set that we did was a monument, or it was monumental, and then another guy comes through the door. Oh, your set, it's such a monument. I was like, hell, it seems to work.
Yeah, definitely. You've done so many different kind of band projects and stuff. How would you compare doing solo to these others?
Well, it's a little bit, more windy place. I mean, the band carries my name. I should have thought of this before and just figured out a good band's name. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So it puts me straight into the spotlight and responsible for the entertainment of the people, or the culture that they get from this. But then again, I really have great players in the band, so I can always trust them to.
Yeah, basically
make it good when I suck.
Do you suck?
Of course, oftentimes. You just don't notice. I'm very fast at sucking.
Okay. We'll be keeping an eye on you. You've been doing songs both in Finnish and English, and also on this tour you've been singing them both in Finnish and English. What kind of feedback are you getting from this? It must be very nice to fans all over the world.
Yeah, because I did do the album in both languages, both Finnish and English. But originally, some of the songs were in Finnish and some of them were in English. So I translated them myself, crisscross. And now we are playing the originals. Oh. So whatever was written first in English is in English. Whatever is written first in Finnish is in Finnish.
Yeah, you can actually hear from them that they are original ones.
Pretty much.
I think so.
Because I think translation, you always lose something. Of course, when I was translating my own shit, I used different metaphors and all that, just without any kind of restrictions, just as long as it stayed in the vibe and the atmosphere of the song.
Yeah.
And some of the metaphors in English were actually like, I wish I would have thought of this already when it was in Finnish, or the other way around.
Yeah. You have a lot to do this year. You're doing solo tour, and Tarot is getting back on stage. Is there some other projects you doing this year?
Most likely by the Christmas I will be doing the what. Raskasta jo.
Yeah.
Because it's been with me. Soon we're going to be having 2 decades full of that stuff, and it's very easy to time it to the year because you always know when it comes.
How about this Tarot thing? It's been a long time. Are you already rehearsing?
No, sorry, not. Well, we're going to be rehearsing at summertime, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, it came a little bit from the bushes that the guys just started talking, would this be fun? And everybody's like, yeah, I guess it would. And then they put it together and sold it out in a minute. Really, somebody remembers.
That's nice. How does it feel getting back on stage with this band?
Probably the same as it did before. You go there, you get your hairy, weird friends around you, and you play some rock. It should be great.
It sounds great.
Yeah, hairy friends and rock and roll. I love that shit.
Do you think it's only going to be these 2 gigs, or has there been any talk about maybe future with the band?
More talk has been from different agents who have already asked, do you guys think you're going to be doing more? I would like to sell your band. But that is good to know as well, because it solves some troubles if we decide to do that. But there definitely is not any decisions before we get to the rehearsals and before we get to do the shows. Because it's, we did that for almost all of our lives already. So I have to see if it's worth it to return there. It's its own world. Like I said, it's full of hairy weirdos.
Yeah, but it seems like people are really looking forward to that, so that might tell you something about the worth it.
Sure enough, it might be worth it, but then again, and in the bands, I'm definitely like the personal chemistry.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that how relaxed and easy it's going to be, because, well, hairy weirdos can be very stubborn and selfish when it comes to what they need and want.
Okay, yeah. You're also doing some festivals this year, and one of them also has Tarja Turunen in the lineup.
Yeah.
And there was this understanding that you might be performing together with Tarja. So
I guess
let's make this clear. You're not performing with Tarja. Or
not so that we would have agreed on it.
okay.
But of course, well, I wouldn't be surprised if something comes up from the managerial or promoter side, because they do realize the value of that.
I bet.
Yep. And of course, the promoters themselves, they had printed that picture and this poster and everything, which gave the impression of they're together.
Yeah, it maybe did. I think so.
Even though there is Tarja with her band and me with my guys.
And some special guest or something that was...
There's another band coming also.
Yeah. Okay. Did you contact Tarja or something when this came up?
No.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay. You're gonna catch up with her at the festivals?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, there's not really that much to... Well, we're going to show up, we got some bands, and we're going to probably give each other a good hug. Yeah. And then see what the spit British into the mouth. We're gonna talk some bullshit.
Yeah. What did you think when this thing came up that everyone was talking about you performing with her? Maybe a bit confusing.
Yeah, I was thinking that thank you for digging us this hole, dear promoters. But then again, I do understand that they want to sell their tickets. But that kind of a thing makes me kind of, want to discuss a little bit about them. Rewards for a promotion that I didn't mean to give, but you made me.
I get it. Yeah. About festivals, are you having many this summer?
No, not really. But we said that if there's something nice, we can do it, but mostly we gotta concentrate on camping a little bit together and getting some new stuff written and recorded, demoed.
Your solo stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the plans? Is there something more planned, like about getting the album out or something?
It would be great to get it out this year. But then... Yeah, because we got quite a lot of raw stuff. It needs arranging and putting it into the proper framework of a song whenever you need a C part or blah, blah. But there's a lot of stuff. So it is kind of possible.
Okay, that's great to hear. Is there maybe songs that were already written to your first album and they are just waiting to be getting out?
Not really. There might be... I mean, there were leftovers, some riffs and acoustic parts and whatever, which we didn't use in the song. Some of them are good. Even though I say it myself, but some of them are good, so it's very much possible that we return to those two. But there's also totally new stuff. In the end, I think it comes down to what we as a group like the most. I like this song, you like that one, so we'll put these two definitely. And then that way.
Is there a possibility to get some singles out soon or?
Not soon.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna give us any information?
No.
Okay, we're gonna keep waiting. If I get it right, you're now spending some time in Finland. You come here too.
Yeah, for this tour, but then I gotta get back to the base in Spain because I have to start transporting the whole crew from there, wife, the kid, the dog, and everything. So I think I'm gonna be having a drive through Europe excursion.
Ooh.
I haven't done those that much myself. Now I have a chance. I've been riding though buses all through the places. You never see anything. Maybe this time I would.
Maybe. Well, you have a lot of things to do this year. I wish you a very nice year, and I thank you.
For that too.
I wish you a nice show also, and I thank you for the chat. Thank you.
Thank you.